really, like, think about it. If I hadn't had that, if I hadn't had
Looks like there might be panic at Amber Heard's camp as reports are claiming some members of her legal team are starting to jump ship because she's closer to losing than ever. Not only are her lawyers allegedly jumping ship, but it also seems like virtually everyone in the world is against her, coupled with claims of her ruining Depp's career at the center of it all. Did she actually cause Johnny's career spiral? Are they really leaving her? Ever since Johnny Depp first sued British tabloid The Sun for the 2018 article that labeled him a wife-beater, things haven't exactly been going great in his life. The allegations that Depp abused his former wife became a claim that everyone wanted to know more about. However, Depp had continued to state that Heard's allegations are false, and fortunately for him, he has not been proven guilty by any court of law, not at least yet. Since then, we have watched Depp's career take a dip due to the court case and the rippling effects that Heard's allegations caused. Apart from losing the legal suit he started in the UK, he also has gone on to lose several major roles, one of which was getting dropped by the Fantastic Beasts franchise helmed by Warner Bros. And then there was Disney, who booted him from his iconic role of Jack Sparrow in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. Amber Heard, on the other hand, has been having it great as she's played major roles in a couple of Warner Bros. Produced films, including Aquaman, as well as Zack Snyder's Justice League, among several others. However, it seems the tides may be changing now in Depp's favor as the media and fans all over the world appear to be seeing things from Depp's point of view, and it's looking like a clearer picture now. Not only have several companies switched to Depp's side, including Disney, but there are also reports that this case might even be getting backing from some of them. And of course, we can't actually blame them for switching sides, as several compelling revelations have been made about Heard in recent times, and a lot of them have been pretty shocking. For starters, she's recently openly admitted to hitting Depp in a recording that was played at the court. Along with said recordings, the 58-year-old actor described in detail how he was allegedly abused multiple times. During the staircase incident, the actor claimed Heard roundhouse punched him in the cheek. Amber's sister stepped in front of Amber, facing Amber to stop Amber, he alleged. The court then heard the recording of Heard and Depp arguing, in which she admits to starting a physical fight with the actor. "I didn't punch you, I was hitting you. It's not punching you. You didn't get punched, you got hit. I did not effing deck you, I was effing hitting you," the actress can be heard saying. "But you're fine, I did not hurt you. You're an effing baby. You're such a baby. Grow the F up, Johnny." Expectedly, the piece of evidence shifted the tides and made Heard's version of the story even more difficult to believe, and fans didn't hesitate to speak their truths about the recent developments. One user stated that Heard knew exactly what she was doing by trying to invalidate Depp's admission of his fears. They wrote, "Everything she's saying is so manipulative and trying to gaslight him so hard. You're such a baby. I didn't punch you. You're fine. I did not hurt you." It's one of the most common strategy for abusers and unfortunately works far too often. Someone else interpreted it to mean that Heard could have actually done worse to Depp. Yeah, something that is easy to overlook in the public context is the threat implicated in that statement when it's a personal conversation between two people. By clarifying that she didn't properly hit him, she's implying that she could have hit him harder if she wanted to and warning her victim that she will do so if he doesn't fall in line. Another user wrote, "He was being abused to some degree, and I've seen a male family member who was with a violent girlfriend do the exact same thing as Depp did here. He would secretly record the audio of the partner screaming and punching and then crying. He always felt if she went to the cops saying that he was the abuser, they'd never believe he was actually the victim. Perhaps Depp feels the same here and recorded the evidence." Evidently, several fans seem to believe Heard might have been a liar all along. However, they're not the only ones that hold that belief. Since the case has been so publicized, several people and platforms have jumped on the subject to give their opinion, and this time a body language expert has shown interest in the case. The expert in the case is a behavioral arts YouTube channel, which is well known for making accurate judgments on people based on their body language. Now, in the Depp-Heard case, he began with digging into Heard's disposition in her trial against Depp. He explained that she frequently had shifty eyes when someone was talking to her. The most likely reason was a condescending lack of interest. The expert believes that it signals you are not important enough to hold my attention. When asked about Depp, Heard frequently turtles, meaning that she becomes smaller, like a turtle retaliating into its shell to attract less attention. The expert went on to describe that it's a defense mechanism that people do when they feel insecure. Heard danced around Depp questioning as she utilized what the expert called speech disfluency. She frequently stumbled on her words and used a lot of fluff words, such as and ah. Most importantly, Heard didn't answer the question being asked if she recalled ever agreeing that she hit Depp. The expert believes the actor had specific answers in her head for questions but frequently forgets her lines. However, according to the expert, the biggest concern in Heard's body language was the eye fluttering and not remembering the parts of her body that were cut on a bottle allegedly thrown at her. Nevertheless, it's clear that she became more passionate as the deposition went on. Even though all of these are major concerns, they were not the only indicators that something might be wrong with Heard's story, as reports claim she hit another snafu a while back. The new bump in the road, according to the reports, is because Heard's legal team, headed by Roberta Kaplan, but also include John Quinn, Julie Fink, Deveda Brooke, have quit. According to reports on why the Los Angeles-based lawyer left the case, it appears the location of the trial being Virginia and not Los Angeles was a deal breaker for Kaplan. Per documents, Amber didn't sign off and is fine with the change. Instead of being represented by Kaplan Hecker and Fink LL, she will switch to local counsel. The organization cited travel and logistics becoming more costly in light of the pandemic as the reasons for bowing out. Everyone knows it is highly unlikely that any top lawyer would pass on a high-profile case like this except if they believed someone might be lying. Speaking of lies, there appears to be a wrinkle in another one of Heard's statements. It seems Heard may have lied about donating the proceeds from her divorce settlement to charity, and Depp's team have stated that they intend to uncover everything pertaining to the donation. In fact, it became such a major concern that a New York judge even granted a petition from the Pirates of the Caribbean star to determine if Heard donated the entirety of her US $7 million divorce settlement. The reason this is integral to the case is because her admitting to donating the entirety of the money was one of the factors that helped her win the divorce case against Depp in the first place. But Depp's lawyers believe that her altruistic gesture was a sham, and they have even spent more than a year chasing the Children's Hospital Los Angeles and the ACLU to find out exactly how much more money Amber donated to them. Later, sources revealed documents turned over by hospital bosses to Depp's lawyers suggested the hospital received only $100,000, a lot less than the promised $3.5 million gift they've been promised. While prodding the ACLU for evidence of Heard's actual donation, Depp's team came across email correspondence between her and Anthony Romero, the executive director of the ACLU, from June 2017. It showed the ACLU had received a $350,000 donation from Amber, a $100,000 donation from Depp towards Amber's pledge, as well as an anonymous $500,000 donation, which, according to the emails, is from Elon. Elon is believed to refer to 50-year-old tech mogul Elon Musk, with whom Amber is alleged to have a romantic relationship with during and after her marriage to Johnny. Now, with all of these developments coupled with the piles of evidence against her, things might not end up in Heard's favor. However, the verdict still remains on the shoulders of the jury, and we'll just have to wait to hear what they decide. Well, till the time comes, tell us what you think the outcome will be, and on that note, we'll also call it a day. See you next time.